All right, hello everyone. It's Abby McMaster here and Cari Schlaugh here. We are so excited. Cari from Montana, Abby from Colorado. We're coming on here today, you guys, just to help you with some little training as far as how these amazing trial pack CBD hemp oil should be really being utilized. I know from experience that truly these are amazing. People love them, and it's something that we were asking for. But one thing that we want to make sure that we do is we want to make sure that we help give you guys the fundamentals and the tools to utilize these in the right way instead of just going out there and handing out samples. Now, yes, we could call this a sample, but really, you guys, what this is a 5-day trial pack. And so this is something that we don't want to just be giving this to somebody, right? We want them to be using this and getting it in their body. We don't want to just be giving it away. I want you guys to understand that this right here individually is about $13. And so if we're doing that over and over, that could be very frustrating, and that could actually be very cost you a lot of money. And so what we want to help you guys do is utilize how to use this in your business, to get this product in your business and have people obviously wanting to come back for more, but making it not something that is breaking the bank for you. So we are looking at this as an investment in our business to go ahead and get this hemp oil CBD into the market. And so I'm really excited because we have Cari on here right now. She's amazing at this. She actually brought this to my attention. So this is not my idea. This is her idea completely. I'm just here to help her in this, but we're excited to have her on just to really talk to you guys about why this works, kind of the method behind it, and she's amazing. So Cari, I'm going to pass it over to you, girl.
Thanks, Abby. So they say copying is the best form of flattery, right, Abby? We've been laughing about this all week, but so it's not fully my idea. This is something that we've been doing for a few months. I kind of have seen this done with some different companies, and I think it's been working super well for them. So I figure why not give this a shot with our company as well, because just being so new in the CBD industry and now just having brand new samples that we're not going to call samples, just thought it would be super fun to come up with a couple ideas for you guys and a few bullet points that we'll have on the Facebook page for you after this, just exactly what to follow and how to do this to get these testers out the door. So first and foremost, we just want to show you how to get these 5-day testers, maybe even before they show up at your door. So maybe you haven't ordered them, maybe they're in the process of shipping to your house. So we're going to show you some ways today how to promote this, how to let people know what you have, and hopefully get these sold before they even arrive on your doorstep. So first and foremost, like Abby said, is word choices. So if we call them a sample, automatically the human brain is going to say, oh, it's free. I would love a sample. So we don't want to do that because these things are valuable. And if we give things away for free, I think it devalues it immediately. So what we want to do is call these 5-day testers. You can say taster, tester, whatever, but we just don't want to call them samples for that very reason. And what the 5-day tester is going to do for these people is get the product in their body at a very affordable price point. So we'll talk about that later too. And if we all do the same thing across the board, it's just going to keep things so simple and it's going to be duplicatable. And that's what we want for our teams. If you do something and Abby's doing something different and I'm doing something different, it gets very confusing. And so we just want to make this really simple for you guys, put it out there before we even get these in our hands, and just make it easy for you. So we want to call these 5-day testers. And what we want to do is just, make this, like I said, an affordable way for people to get this in their hands, try the products, and hopefully that's going to be exactly what they need to go, hey, all right, how do I get more of this stuff? So how you share this is super important. We also want to make sure that we're not making claims like this is going to change your life in 5 days, because it's not going to change your life in 5 days. Everybody is different. So people who have super deep-rooted issues, it might take them 30 to 60 days before they really start feeling amazing and start going, oh my gosh, I'm sleeping better. Wow, a lot of my pain and my joints and stuff is feeling better. And for someone else, they might feel it immediately. They might go, gosh, I have so much energy and I'm feeling great. So we don't want to make claims like this 5-day tester is going to change your life. We just want to say, this is a tester. We want you to get this in your body, see how you feel, but also commit to 30 to 60 days of being on these products and really give it a good chance. So we're going to talk later. Abby's going to share with you the how-to and exactly how we're going to do this. So I'm going to hand it back over to you.
Awesome. Sorry, I was on mute for a second. All right. So I love that, Cari. And it's such a great way to truly get this going. So how it's going to work, like Cari said, is even prior to, even maybe having your order, right? Maybe you just are going to get on today and order it. It's okay to go ahead and start posting. And Cari's going to talk about some great ways to post here in a second. But what you are going to do is when somebody reaches out to you and they're interested and you're a 5-day tester, we decided to go ahead and make it that if somebody's going to purchase from you, like for instance, if you have a neighbor who's like, hey, I want to try it out, selling this for $20, right? So if you're going to hand it to them personally, selling it to them at a $20 price point, you guys, that is a great, great price point. That is very affordable for them. That's 5 days worth. And that's not something that somebody's going to really run from, but it's going to be a great way for them to get the idea of what this is going to do for them. So $20. Now, what we're saying as far as if you're going to be shipping it out to somebody is we're going to say $25. Right? Because that's going to help cover the shipping and all of the material that you need in order to get this mailed to them. So $20 if you are going to go ahead and just hand it to them, $25 if you're mailing it out. Now, what we are doing is we have a great form. So if somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, I'm interested in your tester, there is a form you're going to send right to them. It's going to help them answer some questions. So it's going to be as far as, you know, here's how you're going to Venmo me. So what we're saying is one form of payment. What you do not want to do is to get in the rat race of, well, I take PayPal and Cash App and Venmo, and then it's all over the place, right? Stick with one and what works for you. For us, it's going to be Venmo. But if you prefer PayPal, make that your thing, but make it one thing and one thing only. All right. That's very important to keep this very simple for you. So you're going to go ahead and let them know how that's going to be and where they need to send that. Again, we have this form already created for you that we'll share here in a second. Then you're going to ask them, what do they want? Are they looking for the energy? Are they looking for the sleep? Or are they looking for the daily? Or maybe they want to try all three. All right, so finding out what they're looking for, if they're out of state or not near you, of course, getting their address, where to ship it to them, and it's that simple. Obviously, if you're gonna be mailing these out or when you're handing these out, there is gonna be a how to take it form, right? So we've got a form already made up that you're gonna hand with these that is simply going to be given instructions as far as how to properly take your CBD oil, right? So for instance, going ahead, taking it underneath the tongue, holding it there for a minute, and really trying to avoid food or water for about 5 minutes, right? And the last thing on that form is making sure it's very clear to them that you're going to be following up, and you also want them to follow up with you as far as how they're feeling. One thing I also love that we put on there is don't change any of your daily habits. Don't make any changes. Go ahead and continue on with what you're used to doing. And then of course, start incorporating this and realize how awesome you're feeling. All right. So I also went on to Amazon. Cari sent me a great link as far as some great bubble mailers, just some 4x6 bubble mailers that you can go ahead and put this in, mail it with the instructions, and send it on their way. It's super cute. I got hot pink because that's just what I love. I know they've got like lemons and flamingos and so many fun things like that. So picking out some bubble mailers that will work for you, so that you're prepared when somebody says, hey, yeah, I want this, but I live in Montana. You know, you can go ahead and put this in the bubble mailer, get it shipped out to them, and it's on their way. So we're super excited for this. It's going to be so simple. It's going to help get the product in people's bodies over 5 days so they can start seeing how much they love it. And then also they're going to want to come back and get some more. And what I love also is that this is immediately going to start creating revenue for you guys because you are selling it at that great price point. So Cari, let's talk about posting and kind of the importance of social media, and how that works.
Sure. So we'll go more into detail, I guess, on our Facebook page later. We'll put some examples maybe in the photos or the files, just to show you some ways that you can post. But I think just going back to the beginning, it's just super important how you word it. Not calling it a sample, but calling it a taster or a teaser or whatever. And also, you know, putting the price on there. I think that's super important. You don't want to shock people. You don't want to put it out there and then have the price question later. I just love to just be upfront and forward and have it out there. And I've seen so much success with that already. Just saying, you know, super excited about this 5-day testers going out the door. I'm heading to the post office at 2 o'clock. You know, hit me up if you're interested, or if you want a sample, I'm leaving here at 2 o'clock. So, you know, even if you're leaving at 3 o'clock, it's just a matter of getting a sense of urgency out there. So if people know, oh my gosh, I want to try this and I don't want to miss the boat, you just put a time on there and then they know I need to respond before then. So there's a lot of fun ways, a lot of different examples. I think it'll be easier if we can show you, you know, on the page. So we'll get to that and we'll show you some different ideas of posts that you can do. But word choices is huge. Putting the price out there is huge. Even the company, so people know. You know, we have nothing to hide. We're working for an amazing company that has a lot of integrity and amazing products. So why would we want to hide what we're doing? So put the name out there, put the price out there, and the sense of urgency with when you're going to be heading to the post office. And we'll be coming to you soon this week with some great ideas of how to do that. You're
Sorry.
muted.
No, awesome. That's perfect. And, you know, Cari and I will get together. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and make up kind of a quick example post for you guys. You can tweak it to your own liking. And, you know, I always say, go ahead and take the post and then kind of put your own vibe in there a little bit. But go ahead and do that. And I think it's going to be amazing, really just getting these out into the marketplace. This is an amazing, amazing tool that we have. But again, I think making sure that we use it as a tester and not a sample is something that's super important. So I'm so excited to be teaming up with Cari on this. Cari, thank you so much for bringing this to us. I mean, we are so honored and excited that, you know, because honestly, we had no idea. And when she brought this to our attention, we're like, it's genius. So I hope you guys are excited too. We appreciate you so much. Anything else you feel like we should touch on?
I think that's it. We'll just get everything put on the page so they can see it with their own eyes.
Absolutely. And you guys, I'll have a unit actually under the unit section on the team pages that will have this video on there as well. It will have all the documents. So it's going to be easy for you to go to and find. So thank you, Cari, for teaming up with me. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.